Recently, we spoke with Patrick Beverley about his throwback style.
Old school basketball, and it's fun, and it's light. Fans deserve it on both sides.
Now, pound for pound, Greg, Beverley may be the most physical player in the league.
And he also gets in your head. It's a combination that allows him to get stops against guys as big as Kevin Durant.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
Just playing some real gritty defense right now, just getting up in bodies and forcing a lot of turnovers.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And so in the game for the Jazz, Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. Rudy Gobert is out there with O'Neal. And it's Ingles in at the 3, the small forward. So it's Utah now after the basket by Los Angeles. Conley dishes to Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Bojan Bogdanovic was a pro in Europe for a decade before he joined the NBA. Croatian sharpshooter says, a lot of players who are happy over there, but I wanted to have another challenge, to play against the best in the world. That was the only thing that was important to me. Guys, he's lived up to that promise.
He loves that challenge, and he's having success. D.A., thank you. Conley's shot is off.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Here's Mitchell. The Clippers getting the bucket. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And footwork really so important. Donovan threads the drive there with such grace.
Mitchell against George. They grab their own miss. Tries again. Got a hand on it. And now here comes Conley leading the break. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Clippers trail by 4. Beverley, the pass to Leonard. George, that's a two-pointer. That doesn't go either for George. And so Conley will bring the ball up for Utah. Banked in off the glass.
Timeout.
Conley's got the lead up to 6 now for the Jazz.
All the way to the bucket, no resistance, just swipe the candy from him.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here. Greg, you're the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you play for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
Derek Favors checked in for Utah. Clarkson comes in for Michael Conley. And George kicks to Leonard. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. And now Utah, fast break. Clarkson's running.
Clarkson likes to play with a lot of speed. He attracts the attention of the defense, and that's where he's getting the whistle.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Throw good. Clarkson
Clarkson, it's interesting for him. He's not really a point guard and not really a shooting guard, so trying to find ways to stay in the game and stay aggressive and do whatever is asked of him to earn minutes.
And both free throws good for Clarkson. Clippers trail by 8. And here's Beverly. Nobody near Leonard. And again, no good by the Clippers. Here's O'Neal. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Clippers have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Here's Beverly. Second chance effort. And it's Zubac laying it in. Zubac has got 5 points so far.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Clarkson. That's tipped.
Can't be lazy around Patrick Beverly. He's going to get you down low with hands. That time, he blocks a shot.
It's good, and the Jazz lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Paul George.
He made a great decision there to push the basketball up. Excellent teamwork.
O'Neal passes to Clarkson. Second shot opportunity. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Beverly's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 21. Passes it to Ingles. Favors at the elbow. Just 4 to shoot. O'Neal trying to break free. Second chance shot. And that one's good by Favors. And the Jazz lead by 6.
Such determination on the glass. Not boxing out Favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make.
Morris with the bucket.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
Clarkson kicks to O'Neal. Lets it go. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
Beverly has strength to go along with a tremendous amount of quickness and a nice job on the break that time.
So it's the Jazz now after the Clippers pick up 2. Back to O'Neal. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles. O'Neal's got 6.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Leonard. And he makes that one.
I mean, Kawhi Leonard, an MVP candidate. Why? Well, they're the reasons right there. One of the best two-way players we've seen in the past 5 years.
And last season, at least at first, it was a challenge for Ingles to mesh with Mike Conley.
Yeah, I mean, Conley came in to run the offense, which kind of took the ball out of Ingles' hands a little bit. But then Conley goes out with the hamstring, and that allowed Ingles to get back into rhythm, and he's been able to handle that load many times for this group.
Ingles passes to Favors. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And the contact doesn't shake Favors. He just outworks the defense and finishes strong.
George against Favors. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Utah leading by 4. Mitchell is doubled. And it's Favors that time on the assist by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, blending that power with quickness. Favors provides his team with some solid interior scoring.
Now here's Beverly. He's got 5. Pass to George. A floater, and it's good on the way in. He's got 8.
So good, so experienced. Paul George can convert the toughest of buckets.
Mitchell dishes to Clarkson. To the inside. And there's the call on Patrick Beverly. That is his first foul of the game. Donovan is checked in for Joe Ingles. On the wing, Mitchell. But they'll get another chance. Goes back up. Here's Favors.
The time is 8:00 a.m.
Slamming it home. Part of why Favors shoots it so well from the field, sometimes he just spikes it instead of shooting.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 24. From about 19 feet. Offensive rebound. And the dunk by Zubac.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Clarkson, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Greg, one of your former teammates, John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the court. He's like a nuisance, but really opposite off the floor, away from the game.
I'll tell you, Kev, John's got a heart of gold, and anybody that knows him is going to be a fan of the person. John is as good a friend as I can ever recall having.
Free throw good. Clarkson.
Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
And both free throws good for Clarkson.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Inside, and the rejection by Favors. Clarkson against Zubac. Mitchell outside. Stolen by Beverly. Here's Leonard, and oh, he just jams it right over Derek Favors. Wow!
It looks like an orange in his hand, and Kawhi tenacious to the rim with that finish.
Here's Bogdanovich, and Bogdanovich throws it down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Fires from 18. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. Jazz leading by 6. Bogdanovich left side. And Morris comes over to help. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And the Clippers have possession. A shot by Clarkson, no good.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
George passes to Morris. He kicks it to Beverly. 6 to shoot. With the teardrop and the rejection by Favors. Last break, here come the Jazz. Here's Mitchell. Another miss by Utah. And so George will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. He's looking for Leonard and finds him. That ball, nice speed that time from George. George has got his 5th assist in this one. 1:43 left to play here in the second quarter. The drive by Mitchell. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, just a good job here in the second, pounding it inside, getting good looks right at the basket. Big reason why they're in front.
For Utah, they have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6. Mike Conley's checked in for the Jazz. Free throw drops for Mitchell. 1:36 left to play here in the half. George passes to Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
That's the man you want running into the pick and roll. It's Paul George at the helm. He's got the ball and makes a great play.
O'Neal kicks to Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
What a contest this is turning into. Almost like a dunk contest, Kevin.
You're right, Greg. They are really going at it, and it's bound to only get more intense from here on out. Now, here's Beverly. He has 5. The pass to Morris. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Utah leading by 5. 46 seconds left in the first half. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And Los Angeles guys shooting it very well. 54% from the floor in this second quarter. Leonard against Bogdanovich. High post shot, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Now just a 3-point Utah lead.
He makes it look effortless out there. Until the defense actually presents a challenge for him, expect those kind of results.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Conley's shot is off.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Here's Mitchell. 3 seconds left. Up again, and there's Favors putting it right back in. Favors got 10 points in the game.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Jazz lead by 3. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Coach Quinn Snyder. Quinn, what concerns you most about the first half?
Well, I think the tempo is in their favor right now. They're fast, and they're getting up and down the floor, so they're running out in transition.
Got to beat them to the punch. Thanks very much, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime.